the sequence I'm going to take you through is referred to as the hip halo sequence. So there's going to be about 8 different moves, and you're going to complete them all back to back to back. So meaning you'll go from exercise 1, you'll complete all the reps, you'll go right into the next exercise, and you'll move through until all of them are completed. And then you'll repeat the whole round as many times as you were given direction to. All right. So I'm going to actually use a band like this. It's the hip halo. You can use any band that you have. Okay. So any band, any elastic type band. You want it to be a smaller circle. You want to loop that over. And all of these exercises are going to be performed where that band is right above the knees. So here's my kneecaps, and it's right above the knees, okay? We don't want to go too high. You don't want to come all the way up on the hips. You want to keep it right above the knees. Our first move, we're going to call it the Cowboy, okay? So think of being like John Wayne, basically. You're going to kind of just bend those knees slightly. So you're going to bend them. So you see them from the side, just kind of bent off, okay? You're going to want to try to stay in that position. The goal here is to drive those knees out against the band. The band obviously wants to pull you in. You want to drive out against it, okay? And you're going to keep that tension on the band the whole time. So being bent in this position, you're going to kind of just walk. And the goal here is we're going to take 10 steps forward, okay? And then we're going to do 10 steps backwards, trying to stay in that crouch position. You're going to do that twice. 10 steps forward, 10 steps backwards, okay? So 10 steps, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, once you've done your 2 sets of that, we're going to do side steps where I pick up the lead leg, okay? And then pick up the drag leg. Lead leg, drag leg, okay? I'm taking steps, okay, with each one, and I'm also making sure that if you watch me from the front, I'm going to step the side I'm moving into, follow the last leg. We don't want to drag this one, so what I mean by that is we'll step and then drag. You want to pick it up and step with it. The other thing we want to avoid is step and then bring it all the way in, a loss of tension. You want to keep the tension on the band the whole time. So step, small steps, okay? You're going to go 10 this way and then 10 back. All right? And then once we've done that, we're going to drop on the floor and we're going to do banded glute bridges, okay? So the goal here is I'm going to drive the knees out in this position here. I'm going to already start to feel my glutes activate. Use your hands for balance. We're going to shoot the hips as high as we can go. At the top, I want to make sure that the band doesn't pull my knees in. So keep that tension on the bands. Really try to squeeze and accentuate the squeeze in my legs and in my butt. And then we're going to release. We're going to do 8 to 10 reps, okay? Unless I give you directions otherwise. So lift and release. Then we're going to move right into a single leg glute bridge, okay? We're going to do 8 per leg. We're going to do them all on the left, and then we'll switch and do all on the right. Now the goal here is to keep our knees in line with each other, okay? We don't want this to go too high, and I don't want this to fall down. I want knees in line at the bottom and when I lift, okay? Sometimes we see this. I want the knees to be in line and then release. Get that as high as you can go and then release. So 8 reps on one, then we'll switch, 8 reps on the other. The pointed foot that you're putting out, make sure that this is straight. There's no bend in that knee either as we lift. Really try to point through your toes away, okay? Once you've done your glute bridges, we're going to move into a plank and we're going to do plank lifts, okay? So we're going to be planked out, complete flat. And we're going to lift one leg. Think about heel with a straight leg, straight towards the ceiling. 10 reps each leg. Okay? Then we're going to stand and we'll do our final movement. We're just going to be here, okay? Trying to balance on that one leg. And we're going to drive the knee out to the side and then back down. Call these the fire hydrants. It's like a dog lifting his leg on a fire hydrant. We don't want to do this. It's not a twist open of the knee. Notice how my knee and my ankle go out together. Trying to eliminate how much I lean away from it, okay? Try to stay tall. 10 reps this leg, 10 reps this, okay? When you're completely done, you should feel the burn kind of right on the sides. That's what we're looking for, okay? So the hip halo sequence, go through as many times as you're directed to. You want to go back to back to back and making sure the band always has some tension on it.